Hey guys, so I have a good story to tell. I was just calling a company on the phone. It's Saturday, 8:47 p.m. in July of 2025. I've been very discouraged this week. I just went to call a medical company to pay on my bill, and I've been, rougher than usual with people on the phone because of the pain. And I mentioned to one of the clerks on the phone that had been standing out at a bridge earlier in the week thinking about whether I should jump, which I have said to a few other people this week, which it is true. And this lady, whose name I do not know, put me in touch with another employee of this medical company. All right. And this other employee simply said, I was there to pay the bill, and I gave them my debit card so they could pay on my bill. She said, I want to hear what happened. I want to hear what happened with your life. And I thought that was just very, very beautiful, a very good thing. God knows what He's doing. I feel like He puts us through a hell of a lot, but sometimes He comes through, and supposedly every time. But yeah, so she talked to me for a few minutes. We just kind of joked around, and she was very nice. I didn't ask her. That lady gave me her first name, and I'm not telling you guys what company or anything, but it was a recognizably large company. And she's an employee, and I teased her that the owner was going to fire her for talking nice to somebody, which the owner, or one of the big influencers in that company, is a very famous billionaire, multi-billionaire in the world. So, all right, guys, well, I just thought I'd say that to give myself some hope and give you guys some hope. And I'm sitting here like I do almost every night. I think really every night, trying to figure out, okay, what can I do next to try to make one sale. I haven't made a sale in, I don't know. I had somebody give me money earlier in the year, but I don't know if she's happy with what I did with it. But I haven't made a real direct sale in a long, long time, maybe as long as a year or two. Well, we do have a new product, which would I be too forward if I said what it was on here? I'm proud of it. We will provide for your company a 3-minute ad. I like to write down as I say it because I'm trying to practice how to say it the most effective way. We will produce for your company a 3-minute ad, which means we will create it. We will, process it, produce it, and we will broadcast it out into the world to about 211 million people. And I can do that. We're going to do the ad in a very proprietary way to get it done in 3 minutes. I can do all of this in 171 minutes. So your ad can be out the door in the arms of the 211 million daily users on whichever social media platforms are available at that moment, right? I typically go through them like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, X, LinkedIn, TikTok, and then I might do Tumblr and or Pinterest. They're smaller, but by the time we do YouTube, we're already probably, I think daily users is over 2 what is it, over 200 million, I think. And if we get YouTube and Facebook, which we don't always do for one reason or another, then we're probably at 400 million already. And then we do X, LinkedIn, TikTok. It makes a nice group. And I've been studying the top 60 social media platforms in the United States to see which ones are consistent and which ones have a large daily user number, and furthermore, which ones I can prove that I posted to. Like as I'm posting, I could take a screenshot or something. Not every client wants that, but when they hint they do, I try to do it a certain way. So thank you for listening. I love you guys. I am going to try to post some of the stuff I've made over today. I made about 5 or 6 videos this morning, and I made some tonight, so I'm trying to do the best I can. I'm not allowed on most platforms to give you my name, I'm allowed to give you, I'm allowed to say to you, look up my name on Google. You guys probably know what it is. M-E-R-C, Mark Isaac, I-S-A-C, Potter, P-O-T-T-E-R. Some platforms do no longer allow us to put out our phone number or our email. So, yeah. So just look me up. You should be able to find my phone number pretty quickly on the internet. And then just call and leave a message, like do a show or whatever. We charge for this. We charge $193.91. And I can tell you honestly, I have been a person who prices video even before I worked at Veepal, which is a non-existent company now because they went under, a little startup. This kind of stuff costs between $12,000 and $60,000 if you just go into a big studio and have them do it for you. And I have proof of that, and I always like to back up everything with research. So over the next few weeks or months, I'm going to try to, I've been started researching this. There's like 10 or 12 major advertising video producers in every major city. I'm going to just call some of them again like you used to and try to get a quote on a fictitious video job, like a 3-minute ad or a 3-minute animated ad, or maybe I'll make up a 20-minute interview style infomercial and just keep a list of who said what, so that the numbers I'm giving you are actually true. If they turn out to not be true, I will, should I put my shirt on? I don't want to. If they turn out to not be true, although I know of exactly one company that has those real numbers on their website. That's where I got the numbers from. But the numbers turn out to be generally not true or too high, I'll let you know. If my numbers turn out to be too low, I'll let you know that too. But believe me when I say 191 is a very low price. And we also, I also almost always, I've done about 600 interview shows and about 400 shorts. I've hardly charged anybody of those people for whom I made those 1,000 videos. So, and I usually go the extra mile above and beyond doing it free. So, all right, kids, love you. Take care. I'll make another video as soon as I can. I got some stuff I got to post that I made this morning. So take care. And if you're whatever you are, any kind of spirituality, say a thank you for that unnamed person at the big medical company who took the time out of her day to say hi to me. We didn't exchange any private information or anything. She was just trying to encourage me. Talk to you later. God bless you. Bye-bye.